Let's get into some stuff. Let's get into some stuff. All right. So, one thing that I will promise you, for sure, one thing that I will promise you in this moment is number one, you gotta see it to believe it. I promise you. You're gonna have to see this to believe this. Because it's no other way, bro. It's no other way that you can really like believe it unless you see it. Gotta see it, bro. And so today is looking behind the scenes of our imagination. It's just taking a peek, taking like a quick peek behind the scenes into the imagination. Point to yourself and say, God, of God. So here we go. Because there is, if you will, this phrase called finished work. And to most, to some, to all, finished work is as equivalent to saying, I am retired. It's just that equivalent. So, who've ever been to work and was like, yo, I can't wait till I'm done with this bullshit. Like, I know I have. I'm like, I couldn't wait till I was done because you get tired of working. You just do, bro. You just do. And you did. You do and did. You did and do. You get tired of it. And so, remembering that you sometimes get tired of working, bro. You call off sometimes. Other times, you know what I'm saying? Like, you appreciate your body, quote unquote, getting sick and all of that shit because you don't gotta go to work. You get to sleep in and all of that. But imagine, like, being, like, done with that reality. Like, that reality is non existent to a mind of finished work. It's like, I'm just now expressing myself. I'm expressing myself. But how and then where? Like, how can I express myself the way I want to express myself when I sometimes feel bound by time? Meaning what, bro? Meaning I gotta do some shit that I don't want to do. Like, I don't want to. I don't. You think I want to do a lot of the shit that I'm doing? Hell to the no. I don't. So how can I free myself from this fucking work life, right? And it would be back into your imagination where fucking everything is finished. you know, the shit worked backwards inside, y'all, but backwards is the right, correct way. Like, for anything to be played out here, it have to be finished inside already. It just have to be already like finished. If being inside where everything is already done, then outside can't scare me because I'm only subjectively living it out. From what I know inside, I can only be living out something that was already done inside. That's how outside works. It's like not forgetting how the projection works, right? Like, we don't want to forget how the mind works because then finished work becomes to be continued. And, like, so sometimes taking a peek behind the curtain is like, okay, I see what you mean. Because inevitably these are like 0 points. And these 0 points help to censor ourselves back to a grounded truth where you're not too attached to the stimulation because you understand where it's coming from. You're not attached. Like, it's like you can comfortably live in both worlds, if you will. And it's not something that you're not already experiencing because you are literally experiencing that. It's more about just trusting what happens inside the mind is being played out in the projection on Earth. So, finished work, finished work, finished work. What does it look like? What the fuck does finished work look like? Let's talk about retirement. Let's talk about it. All right, so fuck it. What's something that you want to experience being retired? Like, for example, imagine yourself experiencing how life would be being retired. Imagine that. Imagine that you can take an entire realm of yourself and live out a reality that's already done. Like for example, you go back inside and you see yourself, like your whole self inside of your imagination, and it's like yourself is in a vending machine, and this vending machine self comes with, hey, you can live out this reality, and then you see another vending machine next to it with you in it, and it says if you put your energy into this one, you can live out this reality, that reality, this reality, that reality, that reality, this reality, this reality, that reality. Like, you can just shapeshift into every reality that you want to shapeshift in too. And it's like, that is what freedom is. It's being able to shapeshift into different versions and realities of yourself. And like, this is a perspective, y'all, of how a counterpart of mine understands freedom. And listen, I love it because this is how we get to open up more of the mind of God unjudged. It just is. And it's not that someone can be closed off to truth. It's more being just open to the truth. Because everything is a truth. It's about really, at the end of the day, what you resonate with ultimately. And I get it, like, because at the end of the day, like, this is why reality is the way it is, because you get to have exploratorial fun by getting to just know you in a way where you're free enough to not judge you. And like, that's just That's just really like the perspective of my divine counterpart, And in stages, I get that. I definitely get that. And it's not that you cannot experience yourself in different forms. I guess it's why you want to experience yourself like that in different forms. And then I get it is, like in your imagination is everything is free, right? And like I said, you're there experiencing all types of realities, right? And from this venom machine that you can plug your energy into, but you see other containers up there too with those that you share a perspective with or a reality with. And everybody's plugging into these different, you got one plugging into four different, unplugging and plugging into different, like multiple suits and just playing out different roles. And you got this one over here playing out this one, this one, and this one, and then this one's playing out this one. And it's like, let's shapeshift and have fun. Let's play out all of these roles, like because we get to, and without judging ourselves, we get to explore this fun, and that's what that freedom looks like. And I definitely get that. I definitely get that. It's not like it's not a hard pill to swallow. I think it's just more of a it's a definitely different way of looking at things, if you will. It's definitely different. Um, yeah, I do get that. I definitely get that. And this is why I feel like taking a peek behind the curtain because it's able to help us see again like the inside of a perspective. And at the end of the day, like it can still be something you don't resonate with, but that you don't judge innocent. Like you can still when you know it, you can judge it innocent. It's like, oh, I know you, you innocent. I get it. I get it. You're definitely innocent. It's not. It's not. That's not wrong. It's not. You know. But yeah, it don't have to be your cup of tea, if you will. But it's not wrong or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, listen, like some people, I know some folk that like coffee, and then I know some folk that like tea. And, to each his own. I'm more of a tea guy. I prefer tea, you know. But I know others, they may prefer coffee. And I guess we can all learn something, is that although devotion is always desirable, don't let it get in the way of the entire field you get to express yourself in. Because there's a huge difference between devotion and stuck, you know, because this is all one may know. This is the only life one may know. And maybe sometimes the dark side is judged just as that, the dark side. But maybe it's a life of real freedom if you can see it that way. And I definitely get. I ain't gonna lie, like this is some really good stuff. And no, for sure, definitely different perspectives. These are the type of conversations that need to be on, obviously, a podcast. For real, like these are some really heavy, good conversations. But because I say heavy is because it's like it's not necessarily a perspective that you hear. First of all, so it's almost like you be like, bro, was I carrying something heavy, or or is this heavy? And so yeah, like that's kind of like how I look at it. But you know, again, let me say this for the record: when it comes to, you know, finished work, everything that you can visualize already done, everything that you can perceive already done, it's already done. And from a finished work perspective, living in a space where you get to choose, even in most perspectives that could be different, you get to choose from a free space of what it is you desire and not be judged for it, at the very least. And being multidimensional, being able to shapeshift realities, and number one, it takes knowing that it's already done there. And so when you plug your energy into a different costume in one of these vending machines, it's like, yo, you get to live out this reality here. Do you judge yourself? Oh, damn. Because you don't plug your energy into it. Because it's already a finished life. You're going to play it out if you're going to plug it in. You know what I'm saying? You plug in, you play out. So it's not that you can't overcome any reality that you experience as far as within the mind and how we judge it. It's more about being the innocence in every life so that you don't judge it. Because that's really what it's about. Like, you can't shapeshift and have fear because you're not going to play many characters. Like, with this consciousness, because other people are playing other versions of us is playing other versions of us. It's like we can play other versions of us. So we just play these versions of us. And it's just like I think the more fun you know you can have in your imagination and you live it out on earth, the better, because it's like, dude, even the fact that we were in a fucking avatar that taught us age, like, oh, 70, you promised 70 years, like that's a conceptual bodysuit that comes with a genetic that you can live out. So it was like, boom, okay, all right, we did that reality. Let's plug into the one where you don't die. You can live for however long you want, shape shifting, being whatever you want to be, doing whatever you want to do. Like, this is all taking place because there's a thing called finished work, and it's already done. Like, literally everything that you could ever want to do would be done already. It's just about plugging your energy into that part of yourself. When you plug your energy into that part, it's just another version, another reality that you gonna be able to experience. Whether you want it to be judged on innocent or not, it's up to you. But if you follow the white rabbit, have no fear. But it's gonna be a finished work that you play out. Are you playing this finished work out innocent or uninnocent? That's the question. Because what is showing up in your imagination? Unfinished work, uninnocence, or finished work with innocence? Why would God, right? Like, you being God, like, why would you create anything for yourself to experience that would be uninnocent? If God is innocent and everything start inside, why would God create anything that could be judged uninnocent? That's so good, bro. That is funny. But for real though, like we got because listen, like you can't know that you God, but don't know that you love and love enough to know that you can't create anything that can be judged without innocence. Because God is righteous and righteousness is innocent. So it's like God can do whatever God wanna do. Because if something's already finished and it's already done, it was already done from and as love through the lens of innocence. And whatever you can think of that you think you can judge an innocent, just understand, would you go to a boring movie? You wouldn't. You would not go to no boring ass movie. Stop. First, you gotta sit in the dark. You gotta sit in the dark, and you better hope the chair. You better hope the chair comfortable, because if it's not, you in there for 2.5 to 3 hours, uncomfortable in the dark. You know you sleep. Bruh. Like for real. You know that ass is asleep. So, like taking a peek behind the curtain is necessary because it's it's important for us to feel God. For real, it's like inside though, like you. It's important to like feel your you, like your imagination, yo. You know what I'm saying? Your image, your imagine, your imagine. Maranidramaka. I am a gene, but let us in those jeans, looking good, looking scrumptious. Tell me, is there any more room for me in them jeans? Tell me, yo. But this is good shit though, man. Like, this is some good shit because this is the essence of what divine union really like look like. It's just free, and it's able to do what it want to do unjudged. And that's just really what it is. It's like I really can do whatever I want to do and not be judged by it, bro. Like, I can play any character and be cool. Like I'm like I can be whatever I want. I can literally shapeshift, yo. And it's like if shapeshifting is that wrong, why would you have created any life for yourself? But it's like about understanding that this is for you to experience. It's like, you know, you being an ascended master only just means that you remember that anything that you could have ever experienced or could ever experience, you already did it. You already experienced it. It's like, how many lives now do I have the courage, the divine union to act out? Like, how aware am I, or do I have to be of my divine union to act out whatever life I want to without judgment? It's like every life you would have created, you already did it. You already you already created this shit, bro. Like, so you can be and do whatever it is you desire and want to do with zero judgment. It's about why you judging yourself if you are. The lake of fire burns away all of that shit. It burns away anything that you could look at yourself and be like, like, if you can look at yourself and say no, the lake of fire burns that away. Fuck, bro. It just burns it away. It's like smoking. It's like, shit. Now that was hot. And then you look in the mirror. Oh, I'm different. You different, bro. Yeah, I mean, bro. Yeah, I mean, you diff. Like, you legit diff, so. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nothing be wrong, bro. Like, and sometimes you just need like the reminder. Because sometimes, like, looking behind the scenes is a reminder in itself. I mean, shit. You look yourself in the mirror and don't feel like this. If something don't make you, bro, if something don't make you squint your eyes a little bit when you hear that, bro, like, just understand. Understand, bro. Like, if you just, if you just a happy-go-lucky, oh my God, girl. If you don't do that, bro, if you do not do that, bro, who are you? Oh man, bro, like seriously, the receptors, bro. Nah, man, but it's just about remembering that, like this peek behind the curtain, bro. It's a reminder. It ain't like it ain't like no. You know what it is? It's like it helps you to remember, like, hey, okay, look, let's take a peek. You know, how you see why I told you what I told you when you said like that nothing clean can come in here. Yep. Yeah, cause ain't nothing judged in here. Nope. This is where your true imagination is. Fuck. You'd be like, yep. But listen. Everything else is, like, it's gravy. If all you want to see is steak and mashed potatoes. That is funny, bro. That is funny, bro. Ah, shit, bro. Oh, Lord.
Six, seven.
Oh, shit. The suspense. Lordy, bro. Finish work, bro. It's like everything is already lived. So it's like, it's either like, hey, those versions that's inside those vending machines, they're either automatically not experienced because they're judged wrong, or shit, they just as heavenly as you. It's like, imagine on judgment day you find out you've been judging yourself. Because it's like, again, what would it have been to be like, I choose Barabbas, or I choose Yeshua, well, I choose the Christ. The what? The Christ. Well, who in the hell is the Christ? I don't see a Christ up there. I see a Yeshua and I see Barabbas. Yeah, the tribal thief. That's what I see. Like, all right. So this finished work helps us to understand, like, what the kingdom of God, kingdom of heaven really looks like. It looks like it's just you there in different areas that you lived and could express yourself as and in. And it's like nothing is judged uninnocent, because again, what if hell is being in heaven and still judging yourself uninnocent? What if that is actually hell? So these are like some additives or reminders when we take a peek behind the curtain. It is for memory's sake of freedom, not anything less, because the highest excitement from one who works is retirement, freedom. So, yeah, let that be the experience that you remember, not the innocence you judge. Because you'd only be judging the you can't experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that is hilarious. That's good shit, bro. That is good shit, bro. Shit, bro. Sure. That's like fucking. I'm like, all right, man. I need to hear Mortal Kombat's finish it. Fatality. Oh man, bro. Man, shout out, bro. Damn. That's funny, bro. All right, y'all. So this shout out to a gracious me in the chat for the bits, yo. Hey, that's funny. All right, so y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This A40 shaped. And I'm out of here, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. This was really good. This was a good peek behind the curtain, and to kind of like just remember where everything start and where everything finish. So I appreciate all myselves for coming out. I love y'all. Stay camp, folk.